Will you show Mojo your magnificent Seablock and bus space? Of course I will. It's awesome. It's awesome. There's so
It's
many
very
lanes.
bussy.
There are so many lanes.
It's super efficient.
It's super buffered. Oh crap, that's not the right line. Where's the lane where everything lines up? This one. No, it doesn't line up. Shit. Let's find another one. That one?
You're even bussing liquids.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nope. Where's the line where everything fucking lines up? That one maybe. Nope.
You have one job, line everything up perfectly. You got to tear it all down and start over.
It only helps if you want to do this and get a correct count. So what's that? 57 liquids, all gases. We do have gases as well, and just shy of 100 belts. Yes. They've always been winning on multi-thread. Yeah, but multi-thread doesn't make an ounce of a difference to me. I don't care how good the multi-threading is. If I wanted
Factorio.
If I wanted multi-threading, I would go buy a Threadripper. Okay? I need single core performance. Usami! Thank you for coming back for 4 months. Why is that not turned on? Because that's not on, that's not on. Fixed. There you go.
I like how you turned on the loading JD, but you didn't turn on the alerts.
Because it was a different scene. There you go. There's the correct scene. Because I turned everything off. I turned everything off for the YouTube recording. This generation, from the leaks, it seems like they beat Intel on single core as well. Look, if no matter what, I'm going to be stuck waiting for reviews because the reviewers will have the chips prior to release date, and even then, in Australia, whatever the release date is, we don't get it for 2 or 3 days, and then you have to apply
if we're lucky,
and then you have to apply Australian tax to that. Yes. So somebody asked, what's a 4090 cost?
It'll probably be like 5,000 here.
Okay, let's... yeah, I can do that. So PC part Pica.
So for those that don't know, if RTX 3090 here is still like $3,000.
No, they're not. They're not. 3090.
I'm seeing 2,900.
2,100. EVGA.
Oh, no, 2,600.
In fact, I've seen them even lower. I've seen them. Oh, there's 3090 at $2,000.
There's this one for 1,999.
Yeah, MSI down to what, 1,788.
Probably get one of these 3090s if you wanted to get an editing card.
What editing card?
You know how you're saying getting a 4000 series or 4090 for editing? You should get a 3090 for that, unless it's got one 3090 already.
I've got a 3070, and I figure, look, I just, rather than pay for a 3090 at $2,000, because they're not going to come any cheaper, I can just buy a 4090, and it'll be about $4,000, honestly. What did they say? What was the US price for the 4090s? It was $1,500?
It's like $1,500, yeah. So basically double it.
So that is $2,280 Australian, which means at least 2.5, if not $3,000 for a 3090. And that's the thing. Do you buy a 3090 for $3,000, or do you buy a 4090 for $3,000, or do you buy a 3090 for $2,000? Yeah, you just
buy two 3090s.
Well, yes, if you get a really good deal, you could buy 2 3090s. What am I going to do with 2 3090s? Nothing.
You could chain them together in Slide for the last time, because the 4000 series doesn't have it.
Yeah, I know, but we both know SLI doesn't actually work on the 30 series, not unless you're doing a benchmark.
Yes. It's not worked for a very long time.
Yeah. Our loading is still loading. No, I'm not loading. I'm not loading. You want to go to loading screen? We can do a loading screen. There you go. $1,500 equals 2280 Aussie dollar dues. And according to Australian prices, there is currently an MSI GeForce blah 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 at 1788. And if we look at the 2-year history for the price of this card, it's currently all the way down here at it hit an all-time low. Under $1,700 on Newegg. The highest price was
probably the worst place to buy from, but sure.
Just shy of $5,000.
Sounds about right.
In January 22. Yep. And they first hit the market here at 2,800. Yeah. EVGA wage quit the market. I don't blame them. After everything that everybody has said about what Nvidia does to their AIBs, I'm not surprised. Intel's AV1 encoder is supposed to be really good, but it pretty much sucks for everything else. Well, that's what I said. Intel has AV1 encoding on their GPUs. I was going to look at just buying an Intel GPU for exactly that reason, just to do the encoding. As it is, you just can't buy them, so it doesn't matter.
It's one of those things that in 6 months' time to a year's time, Intel cards would be good for that, but not at the minute when they get the drivers developed, finally.
If they're still on the market, if they don't bail. There's rumors that they're going to bail. All right. But I bought like a boss. I bought a yeah, I'm so bad with names today. Thank you for coming back for a second month. Thank you for me ruining your name the first time and coming back again, even though it was ruined perfectly the first time. Let me ruin it a second time. Mojo, do you remember what the white 3090 video cards are called?
No. Also Roblox Guillotine.
Yeah, that's the one. It's a gigabyte. It's all white.
It's pretty,
Vision.
Something or other.
Vision. Yes. Okay. That's the card. So I bought one of these. I actually paid for. Well, I bought it because it was in stock at $2,000. $2,000, $3,000. At M-Wave, right when prices were shit, which is actually right when they hit the market. So they were $3,000 when they hit the market. And the price went up to $3,500. $4,000. $4,000 for this particular card. Mainly because it was white and nobody wanted it. And turns out they never had it in stock. Which means they canceled my order. Yes.
It's just what you want.
Yes. Oh, to find it at $3,000 and then see the prices like 3 days later at $4,000. Yeah.
Which is the real reason why they cancelled it, is that they did actually have it in stock and they didn't want to sell it for that price.
Probably, and they could keep bumping the price up. But yeah, here in Australia, prices of cards suck. And we have the good old Australian tax, which means there is a chance when the 4090s drop. Who is it? It's the one in the US that ships here. Crap, I can't remember.
Do you know what's even funnier is that, so Nvidia jerks around the partners because Jensen basically hates the idea of partners. He wants Nvidia to be vertical and do everything themselves.
Yeah.
But you can't get founders cards here.
No, M-Wave had 10 of them, which they gave away.
Actually did. They gave away.
They gave away. That was a competition.
They finally appeared here, but yeah.
Newegg, I can buy video cards in US dollars and have them shipped in Australia on Newegg. So when 40 series drops, it might be better for me to buy them from Newegg US and have them shipped to Australia. Because it turns out they do cover warranty for if you have them shipped over. Don't know. I don't know if they're going to cover Australian extra things when it comes to Australian warranties. I should know.
I mean, it's Neweggs. They'll do everything they can to avoid it.
Yeah. I realize. But I've looked before, and when we're talking like a full end video card at like $3,000 Australian, $3,000 or $4,000 Australian, and then when you do the US conversion and you pay an extra $500 to $800, it's probably worth buying the US price and having it shipped. So yeah, it's something we've got to wait for them to be released and then have a look. I know when it comes to my RAM for my current PC, I bought from Newegg and I paid US prices because it was half the price. Yes. Which is a massive difference, absolute massive difference when it comes to, I don't know, I think the RAM was $600, $600 Australian after I was getting a $300 saving by paying US prices. So I'm guessing the RAM was about $1,000 Australian originally because Australian tax. Which
my RAM was 500 originally.
Yeah.
Hilarious thing is, because I bought it two kits of 16, the first one was 500, the second one was like 200.
Yeah, because you bought them, what, 6 months apart?
A year apart. Or
Yeah.
2 years apart, actually.
Oh, 2 years. Well, that's why. We went from DDR4 being super good to, it's DDR4. It's common as
I
shit
was
now.
actually amazed that you can still buy it, the kit. I didn't even think it was still available. I was like, oh, you can still get it. I don't mind if I do. I was expecting to buy a whole new kit, like 2x16s or something.
Well,
Instead of 2x8s.
I was looking at RAM to upgrade my PC when the memory downclocked and everything else and the BIOS reset, and to buy. So I've got 3200 to go up to 3600 or something. It was like less than $200 for 64 gig, and I'm like, really tempted. Although I know I'm not going to get any real performance boost, so let's not worry about it. But super cheap now.
Mm.
That's the thing with RAM. It's always cheap to upgrade in the future. It's whether
Yes.
you want the hassle of having to open up the PC and put it in. It's really all it comes down to.
You buy the PC now and then just buy the RAM in a year's time.
Well,
the PC doesn't work very well without RAM, but
if you can get some cheap RAM to get you up and running, right? Or even buying less total memory and then upgrade it later, right? Because like DDR5s come well down in price. I know Hardware Unboxed did a video about $42 RAM for DDR5.
That's a surprising amount of that it's dropped by.
Yeah, it was now like it's now so cheap. It's like, yeah, I buy it. There's just no question about it. Like there's no way you buy DDR4 at this stage. If you're building a new PC and you have the option of going DDR5, you go DDR5 because the RAM's not super expensive anymore.
Yeah, it's getting into that point where you'd actually start thinking about it.
Well, that's what I said. Intel's on the second round of DDR5. AMD will only just be going to DDR5 this generation, and they're putting in their new overclocking XMP thing, whatever they're calling it.
Yeah, they're not XMP.
The AMD version of XMP new cabinet ministry mod. Yes, go for it. This is where we go everything back to 2D and top-down view. It makes running belts and pipes at different heights so much more challenging. So what base is this? All I've seen is talking so far. Val, this is Seablock. This is Seablock. We know you hate AMD. Just buy Intel already. Oh no, I do have a very fond hate of AMD because of the shit that I got put through with the early generations. But that's long in the past. And if AMD comes out winner when the chips finally ship and people can actually test them, 20 years ago? 20 years ago, actually, yeah. Do you mean Expo? Ago? Expo, yes, that's the one.
Which one was that? That would have been a Duron or not?
I have no idea.
A regular Athlon, not even an Athlon XP. The regular Athlon. I mean, the regular Athlons were problematic. They on paper they were amazing. In practice, they were.
No. It was ordering a tray of 20 CPUs and shipping back 5 of them DOA, and then shipping back another 3 DOA within 2 months, and then shipping back another one within 12 months. All right.
Yep.
as somebody who's selling computers, having that sort of return rate is just it's not
That's
realistic.
that's a that's a massive return rate.
He's been just chatting for the last hour. No, I haven't. I've been doing Friday Facts. Mm. So that was during the ancient ship wars 1,000 years ago. Yeah, no disagreeing, Shizzle. No disagreeing. But since then, I have only bought half a dozen PCs personally.
It should also be noted that in the 2000s, hardware was very flaky.
No. No. No, not generally.
Varied, but generally, like
I,
I don't have any working Pentium 4 motherboards anymore. They've all died from various natural causes.
yeah, but I had most boards last 3 to 4 years. Chicken poop does
Yeah.
not work. Bilbo, just chat does not work. Stop it. Stop it. And I tell you what facts happened today. The Friday facts. The Friday facts. Video shall go up tomorrow. Tomorrow. Only because I can't physically render it whilst I'm streaming. Because I don't have a GPU with enough VRAM. Is it time? It is definitely time. How you doing, Smoking? You make me type commands.
Also, while I remember now that I can hear your keyboard, I can hear you playing the videos as well.
Yes, you can.
How is that supposed to happen?
Who is the other voice I hear? I think I know it. It's Mojo. It's Mojo. Mojo D.
Yeah, just some weird koala thing.
Thank you, Spoken, for redeeming the special reward. Thank you for proving once again I don't have to put any details on redeems or whatsoever. Somebody's going to click on it just to find out what it does. It's that Mojo. It's that Mojo who does the Friday Facts with me, and occasionally we get a chance to chat together. And occasionally, no, I actually don't remember last time we played a game together. Shit's been that long.
Too long. It's been a long time since I've done much multiplayer with other people.
I'm a koala that plays games and does other stuff with the help of some disembodied human hands when it's not nap time. I mostly play simulation strategy games, also attempt what? Electronical things? You haven't done one of those streams in ages.
Oh yeah, it's been like a year and a half since the last one.
Yeah, they were the ones I really enjoyed. Jenny, just chat. Jenny loves to talk. Please ask him more questions to keep you talking. Yes, thanks, Bilbo. Thanks. How much VRAM do you use for your video editing? The more the better.
Yes. I was going to say, I still plan on building a computer on stream. And when I say building a computer, I mean actually building a computer. I was just rifling through the box of bits before. Starting to get motivated on that again.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up building PC on stream. I don't know. Yeah, I recorded it once, and it's so awkward and trying to have view. Tell Mojo, tell him we say hi. He can read chat.
Because of the SO, I realized I got to change the thing, so I don't actually have it up at the minute because I got to change it to Timberborn.
Huh? It was also at Train Life, a railway simulator. That was just the last game you happened to be playing.
I set it up to do yesterday, and because I was not feeling well, because of the whole sickliness thing, I didn't do the thing.
English are hard. My grammar is so bad tonight. That's me every day. So this way you don't let Bilbo have bot access? No. I just have Stinson have bot access so we can go through and trim out things. I helped at a place in uni that would take in PC the uni was throwing out, and sometimes other PCs fix them up, sell them to students for cheap. Some of the things that came in were interesting, like a T heater CPU or the musical hard drive. I need more explanation. What is a T heater CPU? And what is
what that is?
No, and what's a musical hard drive?
Because I remember seeing someone make a coffee hot plates CPU, or actually, it was was it a hot plate? Was it a coffee heater, or was it an actual frying pan? I can't remember, but it was like 4 Pentium 2-ish era processors. They just wired 5 volts and ground to it and just powered it up that way.
Oh wow.
Just put some foil on top.
Wow.
Keep in mind that those processors did actually. Oh, they would have been Cyrixes, and they ran at 5 volts back then.
Good old Cyrix CPU. Loved them. Super, super cheap. Super duper duper cheap. And the only thing you got is old Intel tech. Yes. Yes.
Amazing integer performance, dubious floating point performance.
They were mostly fine, and for the average person, they were great, and they were cheap. They were cheap. And then Intel basically took them out of the market when they brought the Celrons out because they were cheap.
Yes.
Yes. Fix your new power plants,
They could
water
be
reclaimer
overclocked.
that didn't get connected to your video last night. Nathaniel, I did prior to having a meltdown. I promise you it was prior to having a meltdown, not after having a meltdown. I promise. Val, if you need to build a new PC, jump on Discord. There's the PC Tech support thingamajiggy bob. Ask in there. People will happily give you recommendations. Head over to the head over to PC Part Picker. Spec out a PC and then ask for people's advice. I need to do this. So I can't play this, but you're talking about this. Hard disk music. No, this is floppy disk music. This
That's
is
the
Imperial
floppy
March
Tron.
on 8 floppy drives. Yes. I've had these floppy drives. They were awesome. Awesome. Floppytron, yes. Who is this the main channel? Yeah, he's actually subscribed to me, it turns out.
Huh.
Yeah, because it lists your last subscribers in the main page of the dashboard. And it auto lists it as the last subscribers in the 90 days listed or sorted by top subscribers themselves. Right? And one of the times he came up, I'm like, oh, I know this channel. I've been to this channel. I've watched a lot of videos from this channel. Yes.
I would have expected that.
CPU didn't run, produced a lot of heat. Because hard drive was one that came in and was testing as many periodic nuances. Also didn't work, so we took it apart. Found someone who drilled a hole through the platters. Oh wow. Okay.
Sounds like someone did secure data disposal.
Remember when you looked at a floppy disk wrong, it would get corrupted? No, you were doing it wrong. I had floppy disks that last for years. You know the little silver thing that slides back? You meant to leave it slid shut. When that spring pops, then you're screwed.
The 5 1/4s were like that. They're in,
the
in
floppy
a driver
floppy
in their
disks.
sleeve.
The floppy disks.
Floppy ones.
Yes. Those died.
If those died, if you looked at them funny, or if you didn't have them in the driver or in their sleeve, if they were exposed, they would die.
Didn't they have a later version that had a cover that went over the magnetic exposed part?
There might have been like a specific drive which had a caddy which you would put the disc in. Like such a thing exists for CDs, but yeah, 5 1/4s never really had the slidey kajigga.
I remember having a slidey thing, or maybe it's just they always live in the sleeve. I don't remember. I've still got Windows 3.1 on floppy disk. I do too. Well, I did. I threw it out.
I still have mine. I think it's still shrink wrap too.
Wow. No, I had a 3.1 box, which was probably the CD version, shrink wrapped, but the box was definitely damaged and destroyed over the years. Still had everything in it. I'm just like, I'm tossing it. I don't have time or space for any of this crap anymore.
The funny thing is that because you used to have a full, complete copy of Windows, so for a large organization, you used to have a complete copy of Windows or whatever for every PC. And so they would end up with a massive stock of like Office and Windows disks, but they only needed the actual license sheet out of it. And so it wasn't uncommon to see them circulating copies of Windows 3.11 or DOS or whatever, using just to move data around and just have the write protect notch covered over. Used to see that all the time.
Yeah, and also the other thing is, companies would just have the license keys pulled out of the sleeves. So then you'd end up with they'd sell off, they'd upgrade, they'd sell off all their old stock, and then you'd find that a whole bunch of they'd have a whole bunch of media, but not a whole bunch of licenses because some staff members might have borrowed a license and taken it home. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm.
I never had experience with it directly, but apparently they did used to send one of the first my early IT job was one of the first ones was cleaning out the old software cupboard, and it was just shelf after shelf of DOS and Windows and yeah,
stuff
yeah.
people hadn't touched in years, and it's all like, yeah, this all goes to the bin.
It was like 300 shrink wrap copies of DOS 6.2 or what is it 6.2?
6.22.
One of them. It was actually multiple copies because there was DOS 5. There was like 100 something copies of DOS 5, all shrink wrapped. There was DOS 6, DOS 6.22, like 300 copies of DOS 6.22.
Yeah, I've worked in, and I've upgraded many clients that have had just the piles and piles of old software that's like, you guys are not using this anymore. Do you really need a whole closet dedicated to stuff you're not using?
I did get a few nice things out of it. I found a punch card, an IBM punch card, being used as a bookmark in an old manual.
Hey, that's a legitimate use for it. They never lost that punch card, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It was a fresh one too, never been punched.
Oh wow. Okay. It's fine. They're cheap, right? Back when we're forever. Yeah.
What's even funnier is that was inside an OS2 warp manual.
Oh my god. Okay. Nowadays floppy drives die quickly because they're cheaper built, and all the magnets we carry. Yeah, floppy disks are not exactly a good medium for transferring media anymore. That's why, is it Japan? Japan's ruling out that you need to hand in official documents on floppy disks. You can now upgrade this thing and use the interwebs to hand in official government documents. They no longer accept them on floppy drives or floppy disks, physical media. You can even use a USB stick now, I hear. All the amazing changes.
Japanese business is very, well, Japanese culture in general is very focused on physical media.
Yeah.
And Japanese business is incredibly cantankerous and stubborn when they get a particular way of doing things.
Didn't even upgrade to flash media. Like, it's just bad.
That's how stubborn they are.
Second generation zip drives, they dive in faster than other system I had before. I skipped zip. I had the Floptical. Yes, the 120 meg floppy disks. Yes, Floptical drives.
Yes, LS120, a Floptical drive, a floppy drive which has an IDE interface, which is an interesting experience.
Yes.
So a floppy drive, it's a rare case where a floppy drive has DMA.
Oh god, I don't even remember what DMA stands for.
Direct memory access.
That's it. It's been so long. So I had those. I also had. So what was the zip drive? There was another one.
Well, the Jazz drive was the common one. I nearly committed to one of them, and then I didn't at the last minute because CDRs were going to be a thing.
Oh, we already had a CDR. But there was no rewritable, so it was once off. Rewritables weren't invented for another couple of years.
I remember the first time I came across read writables, it was write it once and then literally nothing could read it.
Why?
Because read writables tend to be difficult to read in other devices.
Oh, because no, the drives have been updated yet to handle rewritables. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and the rewritable layer tends to make it harder for regular drives to read.
Yes.
Particularly older drives.
It's done in a different way. Yeah, I remember. So was it 7 Amiga, 500 Amiga, 2000 storage? Unfortunately, screen for the 2000 isn't working. Not sure if the PC is still in working order. My suggestion is dig it out, find out if it works. If it does, eBay it.
Oh, pull the battery out too
Yeah,
before it rots, destroys it, because it's got a 9K battery that's probably leaking.
probably too late, but eBay it, eBay it. Smoking, you're back. Welcome back. That was another thing I plan to help out. We had a poster around for ages going from individual ships up to DDR3. Below the poster have physical versions stuck on the wall, except DDR3. We didn't get in anything new enough to have that. Or gifted to Mojo. Yeah. Mojo would be happy to take your old junk. When I went through here and I collected all my old junk, I was on. There was a long Discord message of Mojo. Do you want this? Do you want this?
Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this?
Hey, there was some of it you thought seriously about.
I did seriously consider it.
Yeah, because I had lots of old, weird, unique stuff going back years.
Yeah. It turns out that I had quite a few of them already.
Yes, he did. He had more old, unique shit than what I could. What I'd held on to. Most of it already tossed.
Oh, yeah, I do have an 8-inch floppy too. Fresh from the box.
Yeah, because you're. Yeah.
Because the guy who had it, he had a completely shrink wrap box, and we just all he divvied it up, and yeah, we all a group of us just all got these brand new discs from.
Yeah, but who needs an 8-inch floppy drive?
I need an 8-inch floppy drive. I have an interest in one.
Is it still shrink wrapped, your 8-inch floppy drive?
No, I don't have one, but I would like one.
Actually,
something I was never interested in before, but I am kind of interested now in a TRS-80.
Okay, chat. Anywhere at TRS-80? Surely somebody's got one out there.
The really, really annoying thing is that years and years and years ago, I did see one getting thrown out, and I didn't have enough interest in the time to grab it. And I should have.
Mojo, the tech hoarder, needs to show off his collection. He does. Dead set.
You've seen the VCRs?
Yeah, I have. I dead set. You should just get back to streaming regularly. Don't do gaming streams anymore. Do tech hoarding streams. That's it. Just tech hoarding. Okay? And put up a monthly donation goal or whatever to open a PO box. And as long as that goal is met every month, open the damn PO box.
That was a fun stream when I was trying to unentwine the tape from the VCR.
Yeah, I remember part of that. I didn't catch the whole stream. I had to record, stream something myself.
Because it was a one of a kind tape.
Is this the porn tape or not the porn tape?
That was the one from like 1978.
Yeah, but you still haven't answered whether it was the porn tape or not the porn tape.
Oh well, it was from SBS, so it could swing either way there.
Yeah, so true.
It is.
Watching old videos was fun too. Yeah, like Mojo, dead set. Like gaming is saturated on Twitch.
It is, yes.
Yeah. Do something unique. The amount of old shit you have laying around, I'm pretty sure you could plan out the next year's worth of streams, just showcasing old crap.
That's where the computer comes in. So the thing that it doesn't quite come through is that the box of parts is like a box of actual ICs. For a computer.
I gathered you were actually building a PC. I gathered that, like, from very raw pieces.
Yes. So if I was to talk about it in mind-numbing detail, let's see, there's a 256K parallel SRAM.
Oh my god. Yep.
That's what you're dealing with.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
There's a Z8430 CTC. I think that was a timer.
Okay, so you need to do two things, timer. Mojo. You need to do two things. One is stream regularly. Two, apply for front page.
You do know that I work 40-hour weeks, right?
Yeah, I know. You can fit in one stream on a weekend.
That's generally when I'm trying to, but I'm usually not awake. Also, apparently this chip is from week 38 of 1982.
Oh, so it's fresh.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
I actually have a really super duper fresh one if I can find it.
Mojo can spam his own Discord as well. It's true. He could.
I could.
He could. I don't see anything. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. When Discord went and reset everything, I did get notifications for Mojo was going live from his very own Discord server, which I probably muted.
Of course. Oh, there's another SRAM. 1 megabit.
Megabit or megabyte?
Megabit.
Okay,
Which means
cool.
I think it's 256K total. You can divide it by 8, or whatever that is.
Yeah. 128.
So how about a Z80 CPU? What? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's 1988. ST Microelectric Z8400. So the NMOS Z80, 1988.
Yeah, one stream a week. One stream a week. Okay, just do a decent stream length. Like on the bright side, you're probably not going to be affected by the brand new not 70-30 split, which so many people are in uproar about. I don't know why, because it only affects the biggest of the biggest of the biggest streamers, and it only affects the biggest of the biggest of the biggest of the biggest streamers, because there's
It's just,
still
yeah, it shims a little bit off the top of the top streamers, which doesn't really affect 99% of people. It affects like the top 200 or something.
uh
The thing they're upset about is not changing the split from 50-50, which is kind of terrible.
the split
Um,
50-50 is terrible. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing there.
so Z84C201, so another Zilog part, week 92 of 22.
Oh, that's new.
Yes.
So you have some new tech there.
Sorry, week 2.
Yeah, and
So that is
22.
so that's a 2022 production Z80 part.
Uh-huh. Well, I was assuming it was 2022, not 1922, but with you, you just
Yes.
never know.
Yes. Zilog is still, so it's not the actual CPU, but it's called a PIO. This is what actually started it. I bought this by accident.
Oh, okay. You were shopping on eBay, bought the wrong thing.
I was shopping at an actual electronics distributor. I was shopping a Mouser and bought it. I
Okay.
thought it was the processor, but no, it was actually a PIO, which is even funnier because a PIO is just two 8-bit bus transceivers for general I/O and teletype. So as of right now, there's a factory still churning out teletype interfaces for all 8-bit systems as of 2022.
That doesn't surprise me. Lots of old tech hangs around forever, and they can do a batch run and do 1,000 or something, and then go, yeah, that's enough for 3 years worth of supply.
It's just hilarious to me that that actually exists.
No, I'm not surprised at all. Uh,
Considering
so
that a good chunk of glue logic now is no longer being made.
yes. So, Val, what's the goal for the map? In theory, it's Seablock, so I'm meant to launch like 8 rockets, but, well, I've got another year to launch. Hang on, no, it's like 35 rockets or something. So the plan is to either launch all those rockets or run out of UPS in doing so. Hence why we're making a bus, because buses are expandable and buses are allow you to expand into all these things that these recipe items might be needed for, and I don't know. So, it's ultimate expandability. Because I got no idea what I'm doing with this particular mod pack. And unfortunately, I got another year to work it out.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Yeah, it's not the news I was looking forward to.
No,
What the
I wasn't
hell
keen
is...
on either.
Why is there iron on that belt?
It just wants to be.
It means something forgotten underground somewhere.
Very likely.
Probably around about where the iron ore jumps on.
I thought of something somewhat cynical, I guess you could say. Given that there's a year to the... Oh, there it is. Exterm's got a year of chasing Spidertron too.
Is he still doing that?
Yeah, still going, still chasing that Spidertron.
Oh, okay. Because he's streaming even less now.
He works at a Lego shop now.
Yeah, he's worked at a Lego shop for a long time. Yeah, he went full time and then streamed less after going full time, and then obviously got a job at a Lego store, and then I know I saw a stream where he was about to move or he just moved, so got a
Yeah, he's
girlfriend,
moved as well.
moved into a new house with girlfriend, streams even less now as far as I know. Does the I assume he does the Friday Facts videos if and when they show up. And I'm
I believe so.
assuming he does the Reddit weekly still.
Yep.
And I'm surprised they get views because they were very low hanging fruit. Oh, I know he does the mod ones because I see them in my feed occasionally.
I sometimes look at those.
They're good.
So
They're
I see what's
good
going on.
when looking at for a mod and going, what is this? How does this work?
Yes.
Because mod descriptions are shit. Have you not updated your game to get the new belt graphics? No, I do not update.
I've heard about that controversy, but I haven't
this one.
seen it yet.
Belts look really awesome, which means undergrounds and splitters look like shit. That's the
I
controversy.
suppose it's when did I last open Factorio?
You probably don't want to know. You quit the addiction.
August 18.
That's only a month ago. You haven't quit yet. You're not trying hard enough, obviously.
Hard to keep going in Factorio for me now.
Yeah, you've done it all, have you?
Yep, done everything a million times.
You worked out how to get the game to automate itself.
More or less.
Because that's the great challenge. Get the game to play itself. Yeah, there's still more I want to do. Still more I want to do. Haven't quit the game yet, but another year waiting on patches and updates. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, red circuits. I don't have red circuits because I don't have green circuits. Why don't I have green circuits?
Oh, that's right. They changed the belt to have the different icon.
Your belts look super pretty now or something. And it means everything else looks like shit.
Yeah.
I have enough of those things. All right, we're gonna go run. No pie run from Mojo. Oh, surely Mojo wants to get his hands on Pyanodons. Surely.
Yeah, that's definitely something I want to be doing.
Because Fish is moving to paying streamers left rather than adjusting up. So Twitch has these private contracts. The private contracts for the 70-30 split. Okay. And it was the invite-only situation where you had to have roughly 600 concurrent viewers at least, and at least 600 subscribers every month. Okay, that was sort of the bare minimum.
This was the bare minimum, but there was no real standard by which they applied them. It was all done on a whim.
On a whim, you'd have to be invited, which means you have to have an account manager or somebody you know at Twitch to say, hey, yeah, we'd like to offer you this, and no streamer's going to turn it down. And then on top of that, there's another loophole that is for the first 100,000 subscribers, right? No, so for the first $100,000 you earn per year, you still maintain that 70-30 split. So it means only if you have over like 2,500 subscribers per month, which somebody's already done the maths. It's like the top 2,500. The top 2,500 streamers have that many.
Not even that.
Yeah, it is that many.
It's like less than.
No. It's that many. That many have over 2,500 subscribers per month. Okay, and they're going to be under the 100,000 limit. Oh, over, under. 2,500 people are on that split, and then only the top 500 of those 2,500 are over the 100,000 per month. Yes, or 100,000 per year. All right. So it's a very, very, very small amount of streamers that are going to be affected. Very, very, very small. All right.
The short
And
answer is that the real problem is that Twitch is still stuck in 2012. I always say this, that they're stuck in 2012, and they're feeling
when
the
they were the
effects of it now.
best, when they were the best, now they're not the best.
Yeah, it's like they haven't really changed since they were bought out.
No,
Because they
no.
were bought out.
Twitch Primes are a thing now.
Yeah,
They really pushed that Twitch Primes are a thing now, and you are getting that much more income from Twitch Primes, and that should make up a big amount of the extra money you're making, right?
yeah. Well, then that's just a value added by Amazon, but the overall structure of the site hasn't really changed since 2012. Like, you look at the main page, it looks like YouTube's front page circa 2012. It's how YouTube used to work.
Has YouTube's main page changed that much in the years?
Yeah, it's completely different to what it was then, because now back then it was generally your sub feed and just random crap. Whereas
Yeah.
now it's very targeted discovery, and
I,
recommendations.
I guess, yeah, because my Twitch feed recommended is 9 times out of 10 crap.
Yeah, it's I think it was one that Neilhouse posted, and it's like 90% the same as mine. The recommended channels.
It featured lots of Let's Chatting channels, and many of them featured hot tubs. Yes, whenever I go to Twitch, even though I don't watch them. There is just nothing worth watching there. Also
In
the
the shop.
streamers Twitchers want to keep, they draw a lot of viewers. Odd crazy stuff that is the ones that they want to keep, and they do draw a lot of viewers, but it
To an
costs
extent.
more money to send a stream out to a lot of viewers than it does to send it out to few viewers, right? And I have a feeling like people like Aramath or whatever her name is,
Amarath.
that's her. See, I knew Mojo would know straight off the top of his head. I have a feeling, considering they have done such a good job of going off-site,
She's an interesting study because every 5 seconds,
she
a set of
is,
links are
yes.
spammed in a channel that take you to either it's always changing, but
It's
it's like 7 links that take it off-site.
Yeah, I'll take you off-site to places that pay her a lot more than 50%,
Yes.
and she offers a lot more services on those sites than she does on Twitch. It's where the thirst gets quelched on those sites. Yes.
Yes. And as a shock to no one, thinking of the whole hot tub topic, now that the hot tub has been normalized,
What's
the
next?
gambling has started appearing.
Yeah, but what's next? What's next? Now hot tubs are normal. What's next? What comes after hot tubs?
Well, the
What's
gambling was the next one.
Nah.
So what's next after that?
Nah. Gambling. See, gambling's a thing for the US, but it's not a thing for us.
Private jet. Mile high club streams.
Private jet streams? But the jet never leaves the ground.
Oh, hang on. We already had the Mile High Club stream.
Oh, did we?
Yes, a few weeks ago.
That was on the ground. That was on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Gambling is the news around Twitch.
Over.
Yeah. Well, I've seen. Hot tub is almost anywhere your water. I saw one with just a bucket in the background. Excellent. As long as it qualifies. Bucket stream. Actually, speaking of that, tags. Do I have the wrong tags in again? No. It says no hot tubs. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Did they actually... Last time I looked at the tags. Yeah, you could just type in whatever the hell you wanted now.
Yeah, everything I tried to type in, they said no to. I can't put thongs. Not allowed to. Couldn't put thong either. So I had to put in flip-flop. Because
Americans.
Yeah, Americans, yeah. Why flip-flops? Because I couldn't put in thong. I'm streaming in my thongs right now.
Bloody you lot, and you're never actually wearing shoes.
What? Shoes are overrated.
The correct answer is these are shoes. What are you talking about?
Okay, fine. These are shoes. Shut up, Mojo. These are fine. They're footwear. Hey, look.
It's perfectly respectable.
We went to an RSL the other day. Okay, for anybody who doesn't live in Australia, that's like a club. It's like a club with a restaurant and I don't know, lawn bowls or
It's
this or
a
that.
club restaurant that old people go to.
Yeah, it was for an old person's birthday, but Sassy went in wearing fucking flip flops and nothing was said. It was perfectly fine.
There's like 5 other people there were wearing them.
No, everybody that was her family actually had proper shoes, enclosed shoes on. So like Macca's, no, it's one step up from Macca's. Slightly more posh and polished. Just slightly. Also, far more gambling. far more gambling.
There's a lot of gambling.
It's a step up from a pub. It's a step up from a pub and has a lot more gambling. Yeah, a lot more. Like poker machines everywhere. Which is perfectly normal in Australia. Really, really is.
Despite what people protest, there's a lot of them.
Oh yeah, if you go to a club or a pub or anything, there are poker machines everywhere. Australia's really bad for them, actually. Really, really bad.
Speaking of,
Mm-hmm.
I used to have one of my teachers.
Hang on. I'm expecting, speaking of, I happen to have a poker machine out the back as part of my Mojo collection.
So, as a tangent from that, a friend of mine has an old pokies machine, slot machine. It's like a 1940s, 1950s vintage machine.
That's old. That's like
it's an
classic.
old school one. It's like a proper mechanical one.
Yeah, the proper mechanical ones they got rid of because most of them had a flaw that if you pulled the handle at the right speed, you could force the gears and force a win.
Yeah, or stuff with magnets. All kinds of little things.
All sorts of little things. Now they're all electronic. They're all hooked into the local LAN for the local pub, and that way they can force the wins and make sure that if they're having a bad night, they can bring the win ratio down.
They can modulate the win rate.
Yes. As long as it's the right rate at the end of the month, everybody's happy. Because they do have to have a win rate every month. That has to be like 3% or something stupid.
Something like that.
It's
really low.
Yeah, they've got to give back 3% of the money. But all the rest of it they can keep.
Oh yeah. So backtracking to the teacher I was talking about.
Not the
like going to the casino on the regular. And he used to tell you stories about how he'd go in, drop down $500, and then be like up. He'd play blackjack, be up 1,200, and then be back down to 500.
Yeah.
And he'd go through in detail, like it's a complete waste of time because as soon as you get that first win, the only thing you should do is just bail out because at that point you've beaten the odds, and it's only downhill from there.
Yes. Gambling is bad. You'll lose all your money. That's how it's designed. Right from square one.
Yes, it's a game of loss. It's like roulette. Roulette is like literally the worst game. It is like you don't win roulette. It's particularly
bad. No. Roulette is designed right from square one to be a loss, but it's got really, really high payout if you do win from memory.
Yeah, it's got a really high payout to entice you, but the rate is so pathetic.
Yeah,
that you just never win.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he also used to. At one point, also worked for a company that maintained poker machines, the slot machines.
Oh, so he actually knew how bad the rates were, and then he still went back. Yeah.
Yeah. He was playing card games.
Yeah,
instead of the video stuff. And I remember one of the things he
Poker.
was working on was because the machines were so old and because the machines were fairly old, the video machines, they used CGA on the displays,
CGA. Oh
and
my god, yeah?
so they were designing a CGA to VGA converter so they could convert the CRTs to run on LCDs, because CRTs by that stage were getting pretty well clapped out.
Yeah, and they also weighed a ton.
Yes. Not that it mattered for those machines, but yes.
Well, the machines, so the modern machines are light. And consequently, because they're so light, one of the biggest issues they have is they need to be bolted down so grumpy people don't kick them really hard.
Yes.
And
Blackjack's not too. Yeah, Blackjack's one of the better ones, and same with poker.
poker? Yeah, poker. They're the only two where you're not playing against the house. You're
Yeah,
generally playing against other players.
and don't take insurance. Yes, very true. I'm
So
forgetting my blackjack now. I used to be pretty good at it.
Uh,
75 card hold'em.
Yeah, I know how
Way
badly you're
out of the
gonna
game
lose.
now.
So yeah, no, I'm pass, just hard pass on all gambling because I know you're gonna lose as soon as you look at it. So I just don't bother.
I've never taken to a casino, but I used to play the games. Yeah, like because there was a few casino simulator games. So I'm trying to think of what it was called, but you could play blackjack and all that there. And,
There's plenty of
there's no
those
loss.
online.
Oh yeah, plenty of those online which involve actual money too.
I know there's some that'll let you open a play account and you get to play with not real money. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen ones with not real money.
I've only ever done the confuser game ones.
Confusing ones.
Yeah, the computer game ones.
Oh, we're learning about gambling today. No. We've got Mojo who has promised he's going to go to bed early, and we're just keeping him up slightly.
Yes. I
Yes.
seem to have failed at my job because apparently you're upgrading your base.
I am attempting to upgrade some things. I just don't know what we're upgrading because I loaded the save and it said upgrade smelting. So that's all I'm doing. I just don't know what I'm upgrading. I'm just going to build things, and if they disappear and upgrade, then I obviously did something right. If I can find out where the
Seems
fuck I put the
like
steel.
seems like you really like these belts are not really being consumed for the most part. So it seems like you want to be making more betterer things rather than upgrading.
Well, the issue is there's no copper, which means that probably these two assemblers need to go slightly faster.
It's better go mine more copper then.
No, no,
It's just a matter of pumping more.
The copper's here. So the copper comes in here, and the copper ore's great, and then it turns into this stuff, and then this stuff rolls out to this stuff, and then it comes up here, and then it turns from this stuff into plate. And I'm
This
pretty
stuff
sure.
turns into this stuff, turns into this stuff,
Oh
turns
yeah,
into
yeah.
plate.
Totally. Yeah,
Seems like you need more of those things too.
yeah. I
Or just
also
faster of those things.
probably just faster everything.
Being Bob's mods, naturally upgrading machines instead of adding more machines is the way to go.
Well, upgrading inserters. If I can click the upgrade button and magic inserters come out.
That
I don't
too.
have blue inserters. Turns out I don't have blue inserters.
You haven't even unlocked them. Well, you know what your next job is.
To
Belt
find
store,
out
though.
where the fuck I get fast stack inserters from. Bronze plate. Where the fuck's bronze?
Bronze. That's
Have
tin
you
and copper, isn't it?
You've played this mod, right?
I played regular Bob's mods.
Okay. Do you have the same problem I have that like all the shit on the belt looks the same?
I mean, I haven't played recently, but yes.
Yes. Okay. You have red stack inserters. Yeah, well, I need bronze for that. It turns out. Where the fuck bronze is, I don't know.
It's in there somewhere. The conclusion of Bob's mods is basically just bot everything.
Yeah, probably. I believe that's bronze, right?
And most of the tiers of upgrades are just redundant.
Well, yeah, it seems like it's constantly upgrade this, upgrade that, upgrade something else. All right. I threw more machines at this, and now the belt's backed up. So you know, Go
One
faster
build's
belt.
backed up and one build's completely empty.
Yeah, it's the one that wants copper. Turns out there's no copper.
Funny that.
Yeah. I made all these machines go faster. They're doing a great job. Bronze on the bus. Everything is on the bus. Everything is on the bus. Somewhere.
Bob shows its age. It does. Bob's is very... the original idea of Bob's was based around how the game looked in like version 4, version 3. So if you've ever played one of the super duper early games, you actually get very strong Bob's Mods vibes out of it.
I've played the early game.
So have I. It's kind of terrible.
Yes. Yes. Bob not everything. Almost everything. Almost everything is on the bus. True. Almost everything. There are definitely some things I haven't put on the bus and I've regretted it. You happy? You happy that I've regretted it? Upgrade all of those to go faster.
Every time you say bus, the bus sound from... The bus stop sound from SimCity 2000 plays in my head.
You have a problem.
Yeah, I think I have a bus in my ears.
Uh-huh. You have a problem.
That I haven't played SimCity 2000 recently?
Or you've played it too much.
Very likely.
Sorry, I have the same problem with Diablo. 1 and 2 and 3. I can hear the game even when it's muted. Yeah. Okay. Just
Yeah,
here
same
to
thing
there.
happened to me with Duke 3D and Doom
Oh
2
yes,
to a lesser extent.
yes. Do we have any news about the expansion that was talked about over a year ago? It was talked about over 2 years ago. Wow, over a year ago. Not yet. 1.0 came out 2 years ago. It got spoken about a year ago, over a year ago, and we just got a new Friday fax that says there'll
We're
be no
working on
news.
it. Check back in a year's
Yeah,
time.
there'll be no news for another year. Yeah.
Yay.
We all know Jetty is a big Diablo Immortal streamer. No.
I find it hilarious that everyone's was losing their minds over that, even though it's like the biggest market for Diablo.
Well, did they announce or is it coming at the new Diablo? No, they haven't. They haven't dropped any real details. Diablo 4. Diablo 4, I will probably play a lot of.
Because it's because Diablo has always been a very, very popular in Japan, Korea, Asia region, and so it was no surprise as a region which predominantly plays games on phones that Diablo 4 would come out on a phone. That's like that. Yeah, that's a
I
thing.
get. Hey, that means I get much more time to finish Clusterio. No. It means that we expect Clusterio to be finished, and then before the expansion is released, as you'll have some time to look at the code beforehand, we hope it'll be fully Factorio DLC compatible by the time the DLC finally drops.
Oh yeah. When the DLC nears completion, it'll be available to modders. So surely it
Yes.
should be Clustorio compatible by
Yeah,
the time it releases proper.
obviously, right? Leak some other plans, sellable customer interactions, aka P2P. I enjoyed Diablo 3. I enjoyed the marketplace. I made a fortune on that. It was fun. It was a challenge. It was nice finding loot and having loot that I couldn't just sell for fake gold in the game, that I had enough gold I could sell it for real cash if somebody else wanted to part with their real cash for it. But yeah, since then it's when they removed that, I had less interest in the game. All right, I'm looking for some sort of better furnace thingamajiggy bob.
It's just a shame that you can't dupe gold like you could in the early Diablo games.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. It wasn't just gold; you could dupe anything.
Yes, you could dupe everything.
Yes, that makes such a difference. All right. Yeah, just dupe
Need
everything.
Need a few more town portal scrolls? Not a problem.
What did you have to do? You had to walk forward and pick it up
It
at
was
the
like
same.
walk forward and pick up and then click on the thing at the same time, or drop the thing and click at the thing at the same time.
Yeah, it was something like weird like that. So what's that? A blast, a chemical, induction, and a casting. Okay, so it's all of those. Oh, hang on. Induction furnace 2. Where's the induction furnace 2? Right there. Upgrade that.
Also, I think it's bedtime.
Ah, you don't want to go to bed, Mojo. We all know bed's overrated.
Somewhat, but it would be nice to.
Alright, no problem, mate. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the Friday facts. One less thing off your
Yeah.
plate. Then you can sleep in tomorrow, right? You got it over and done with?
Yeah, I was supposed to be doing Timberborn stuff early tomorrow.
I
We won't
imagine you'll
now.
be up nice and bright and early, right? Right?
Sure.
Look, I'll tell you what. Jump on Discord, send me your number. I'll call you early in the morning. What time?
I mean, my phone can do that for you. You don't have to actually call because I can just put in an alarm.
Yeah, I could. It could. But, like, there's nothing better than being woken up by a Jedi, right? Nothing better.
Yeah, nothing like JD shouting at you first thing in the morning.
You need to wet the beavers. You need to wet the beavers. The beavers need moistening, Mojo. Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
You don't even know what to say to that. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's just the image of French Canadian girls. Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That
Nothing beats a moist beaver. A morning beaver. A morning beaver. Mojo's getting up early. Yep. Yep. Yep.
a morning beaver.
Morning wet beaver.
Sure, why not?
Yep. Yep. So here go follow Mojo now. He'll be up bright early Australian time. So it's like 12 hours from now. He will be up. He will be playing with his wet beavers.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be making sure that they get their wet buff.
It's still a debuff, I'm sure of it.
It counts towards the village goals.
I have no idea. Like I say, I haven't booted the game yet. I will.
I
will.
know it.
I will boot the game tomorrow and find out. And we can have this argument tomorrow night.
I'll find out what the stat does. I'll finally read the tooltip. I haven't read yet.
Reading's overrated.
Who needs that?
Mojo, you know how Jetty and Smarts are working? You think you can set an alarm on his phone? I have alarms set for the same time every day. They're like set for like 8 a.m. or something.
You also have a child. Don't you have a teenage child?
I have 4 children of varying ages. The teenage children are great. They sleep. It's the non-teenage children that are the problem.
The teenage ones sleep because that's all they do.
Yes.
And they're the ones that know how to drive phones.
Yeah, no, actually, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Little kids know they can run phones great. It's annoying. It's annoying.
Yes.
I was
Been there, done that.
I was at my mother's the other day, and Sassy was meant to come pick me up. One of the children was on her phone, so they were watching whatever they're watching, Disney, Netflix, I don't know. But they were just ignoring every phone call and every notification that came through because it was interrupting their viewing time of whatever shit they were watching on Netflix. Really helpful. Super duper
Wonderful.
helpful. Yep.
Amazing.
They've ignored super important phone calls before because it's disturbing their viewing time. Yeah. Kids are horrible, and young kids know how to use phones perfectly good. Yeah, it's annoying.
Surprisingly smart.
It's just like, they grew up with them.
Yes.
Just like if you give Mojo a floppy disk, he knows exactly how it works.
Yes.
Yes, because he grew up with them. Because Mojo's that old.
Can tell you the geometry of the magnetic paths and everything.
And how many RPMs a floppy disk does.
Depends on the format, the drive, the size. It's usually around like 400 RPM, 300 RPM, or 160 RPM for the 8-inch ones. Most 8-inch.
I thought it was way slower than that. How old are my kids now, JD? I have two young ones, under 10. They are Sassy's 2. And then I have two much older than 10. They are my 2.
Anyway, remember how I was going to go to bed?
Floppy disk, you mean save icon? Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. No, Major, I got no idea what you're talking about.
No idea? Oh, I'm just going to press the disconnect button then.
Okay, no problem, mate. Thank you. I will chat to you later.
Alright, see ya.
See you, mate. All right. So, what are we doing? Meteorology 3. Yeah, save icon. Totally the save icon. Totally the save icon. Because, actually, no, my kids do actually know that it's not the save icon. And go to bed, Shell. Go to bed, Shell got super pissed off at somebody else in her class who said that it was the save icon. Super pissed off. Upgrade those. Upgrade those. Okay. I need a new upgrade panel. We're going to go with a casting 1. No. A induction furnace. Can I have a casting 2? Induction 2. To give the other child her artist badge here, I did, but she needs to actually join the channel and accept it. And so far, I haven't been able to convince her to do that. So she's got to actually join in a chat and then go yes. Induction 1 to an induction 2. That one. And a casting 1. Can I have a casting 2, please? Yeah, let's not do that. So yeah, she needs to actually come in and accept it. And then once she does that, yes, she will have new fancy dancy badge. And I want a blast 1 to a blast 2. Yeah, I have blast 1s. Okay, so blast 1 into a blast 2. Okay. That doesn't help me. I got no idea which one's which. Not those. Strand casting machine. I'm assuming I don't have an upgraded version for. That's a strand casting machine. I'm assuming I don't have an upgraded version for those things. No. That's a chemical furnace. I didn't see an upgraded one of those. Blast 2s. Blast 2. Okay. So then we go into that one, and I need more steel and clay brick, it turns out. Summer come, then you want to sneak into the coolest room. Yeah, you got a point. When summer hits, they will definitely come and spend probably a significant amount of time in the studio. No, obviously I don't need that. What do I need? I need steel. Which is this belt that's not very full for reasons of... It hates me? Power pole. Two. Okay, and break. Do I not request break? I do request break. Bots, where's my break? 60. Bots, where's the rest of the break? Oh, I fixed that problem. Okay. Upgrade you. Upgrade you again. Steel. Alright, let's just go steal some steel. No, slower. Screw it. Inventory is full. Really? I don't want Ivar plate. Go away. I also need more of these. Go faster. Go much faster. How about if I stay in the logic range? No. The bots just need to learn to follow me around. And put things in storage. And then when I want it back in a range, then they can give me things again. Steel bearings. Okay, so I need more steel. It's running better. Steel. Okay, you're now running flat out, which means you guys look to be running flat out, which means no. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Have another one. Cool. How many of those are we making? We're making 18 on a belt that moves 30. Good. And we're using 25. Perfect. And outputting 5, and you're using 5. Cool. And I need 3.7, and I'm making 20. Cool. As long as all the math sort of adds up. Have 2 more. 1, 2. Make more logic extenders. I've got some in my inventory. The issue is I don't have enough bots. That's the main issue. I just don't have enough bots. Because they start getting busy with all the other requests. That one. I have 76. Okay, what was it I was crafting? Casting machine. Yes, those. Okay, so it seems to be going fine. Steel. Alright, let's go find the bricks. Purple ones. No, I didn't need the purple ones. We just added more of the red ones. Alright, brick is somewhere. Yoink. What's that? Clay. Okay. Well, let's hope we don't need that later on the bus. Okay. Casting machine, casting machine, casting machine. Induction furnace. Induction furnace. No, I want that upgrade panel. Cool. Fixed. I don't think that needed to run faster anyway, but now it does. At least I don't have to worry about workers in this game. That's a positive. Because then you need more workers, then you need to feed the workers, and then they get grumpy if you don't feed them. Yes. Casting. That one. Oh. Daddy can afford the purple ones? Blue ones? Purple ones? They use more power. Has to be 2, 1.25, 0.75. Yeah. We'll get there. If I finish this research, I get to upgrade them all again with a shit ton of copper and brass and concrete. That one. Okay, casting machines. All right, let's go find more steel. Which is that box. Thanks. That's a blast. That's a blast. That's an induction too. Cool. Next row. That's an induction. 1, 2. What am I short on? Steel. Dude, little inserter that could pick up faster. Make stuff faster. Iron ingots. Why do I have no iron? Because I don't crush it fast enough? Yes. How do I get a faster, better ore processor? Or smelting? Ore processor too. So the research after this one, it looks like. Okay, we'll do that one next. Get any more ideas, suggestions for the Steam thing? Steam thing. Which Steam thing? Narrow this down. Pretend like I have the memory of a fish. Casting. Just a single casting machine. That one. Go. I crafted the wrong one. Demo week. No, I haven't looked. I haven't looked. Is it this weekend or next weekend? Okay, so I did want to look at this. Oh, I should have asked Mojo. Next, I think. Okay, power to the people, which I'm imagining is going to be horrible. Power to the people. Current players 7. 7. Okay, and what was the other one? It was Airborne Kingdom. Slightly better. Alright, looks like we're going to be doing Airborne Kingdom for the second half of the stream because it got an update and I got early access and I played a little bit. But no, I haven't really looked, Stinson. This weekend has been full of very expensive kids appointments. Yay! Like, I've spent $500 on appointments in the last couple of days. Because, yay! Factorio is the top 100, 7x something. Oh yeah, Factorio is like wallpaper engine. I don't get that. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Actually, now I'm curious. I wonder why the peak's up. Like, there's no update. Come on. Oh. So 1.0. Yep. And then just it's pretty level. Mm. I got COVID and lost a week of work. Yay, money gone. I'm so bored too. I'm sorry you got COVID. I hope you're feeling better, and I have no suggestions whatsoever. Open Factorio. That's pretty much it. There's another demo week coming up. I have a graph for multiplayer service. Yeah, I know you do. Factorio is in 20,000. So top 50 from memory. No. Have we fallen outside the top? What? Oh, it was 12,000. Yes. And 84. Satisfactory's beating it. Actually, grounded. Now I'm curious. Grounded. Crap. But it is about to have an update. Final release. And end of early access 1.0 comes out this Wednesday. Watch all of JD's content. Yes, that's a great way to stop being bored. Also type in !! Bite of hell. That'll do it. That'll do it every time. Hours of content right there. What do I need? I wanted brass something. Brass pipe. Brass pipe. Brass pipe. Brass pipe. I don't know if we actually make that. Bite of hell. There you go. Ron! Ron, how you doing? I'm not going to try and pronounce the whole name. I'm not doing well with name pronunciation today. That's lead. I'm especially not doing well. Go faster. Better. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, that's about as good as we're going to get. Otherwise, we'll draw up the boss. It's alright, we're now short on those. Perfect. Alright, what am I looking for? I'm looking for... brass? Bronze. Fuck's brass. No. That's the one I want. Very fun series. It took some time to watch it all. Yeah, it's like 100 episodes. Great way to solve being bored. Great way. Factorio last played April 17th. You talking about yourself, Stinson? I'm assuming you're talking about yourself. Oh, which one's brass? Brass. Okay, how does brass get up there? It comes from down here. Funnily enough. Okay, have brass. Alright, so I want to go from... crap. A blast 2 to a blast 3. I want to go from a... induction. Chemical. Okay. Chemical to a chemical, and from a induction 2 to induction 3, and a... Did I get a new one of those as well? I did. A casting 3. Casting 2 to casting 3. Okay. And then we're just going to go from about here to about here with a quick swipe of those as well. And a quick swipe of those. Cool. Alright. What do I need? A lot of those. Cool. Lots of crafting. Which octagon-based rage quit number was that? Also, it's those buildings. Which is that one, right? Yes. Okay, and I need aluminium. Which is here somewhere. I don't need that. I don't need that. That's aluminium. Thank you. Azhorn! Me imagining a boom in the middle of a bus. Yeah, this is why it's turned off. Because I still wouldn't rage quit. I just wouldn't open this save ever again. That's the difference. And I would not feel horrible about it either. Okay, obviously they all must be done. Or I'm out of them. I'm out of them. Sergeant Vegeta in the chat. Oh, that's from last weekend. I remember. Yes. My chance to convince you to shorten his plates. Sort his plates by color. About 0. About 0, because it's going to require belt work and pipe work, and I'm so over it. So over it. Hard over it. And then the mod would add in a new plate halfway along that was in a color that I have to sort into the middle. Yes. No, not going to happen. That's brass. That's something else. That's the one I want. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, not going to happen. Hard not going to happen. It's a bit of a struggle this playthrough, isn't it? Yes. Hex sort order. But look, let's go with something super challenging, like alphabetical. Because I can guarantee you I'd fuck that up. And then I'd have to move everything over by a tile. Down the whole fucking bus. Because I can't alphabet in order. Okay. Do I have one of those? I do not have one of those. So I need one of those to start with. Cool. And that now gives me one of those, which I can use to upgrade over and over and over, so I don't stop crafting more crap that I don't need. Too late. Alright, question for chat. Did a video go out as planned, or did I fuck that up too? Because I fucked up the other night and I released the wrong video in the wrong order. Episode 10. Cool. I didn't fuck that up. That's a change. Yep, 9 and 10. Cool. Another casting machine, another casting machine. 2 off. Another one? Cool. Now we're going to wander over here and see if I can make something over here go faster. Not that, not that. I want one of those, I want one of those. You have those back in my inventory. I need aluminium again. Come here, aluminium. Aluminum. And you want a blast furnace 2 and a blast furnace 2. 2 of those. Alright, is science just slow or is it broken? It's broken. Blue science. Blue science? Blue science Gerber? Huh? Blue science. You need these things. It's working. I'm ingredient shortage. All the belts look to be full. So it's just slow. Okay, cool. What am I looking for? I'm looking for those. Casting machines, 1, 2, 3. And add a brass. Brass is that one. I'm not out of brass. Lying son of a bitch. It's posted. One of these games will get past early game Seablock. Do you really want to? Like, do you really want to? Is it really worth it? Like, what's distracted you every other time? Did you enjoy that lots? Would you prefer doing that? Sort of, yes. See, the fact you said sort of, yeah, I don't think I don't think you've got the feeling for. I don't think it's that vital to you. All right, robots, you're not delivering to me. Something Logi Network. Other games distract me. It sounds like the other games were good investment of time. Yeah, I can't craft more shit. Nope, we need concrete. Let's go for a run. Blue science. Red circuits. Just slow. Copper plate. What? Alright, slow the fuck down so I can try and understand what's going on. It's just slow. Alright, we can probably fix that. Item ingredient shortage. You go faster too. go faster machines. Alright, hang on. Let's just start here. You want 0.75. You make 0.25. Which means you need to go faster. Which is everything to have go faster boots. Okay, 0.4. We're halfway there. Which means I need... Come on. Control. N. Wow, I need like multiple of these. Something, Jetty. You shouldn't have used one assembler. Shut up, chat. Need prod mods. Yes. Do I have prod mods? Probably not. 0.5, 0.25, 0.25. So I need 2.5 of those. We're making that, which means 2.5 of those, which I'm not making that. So, you, upgrade you. Now doing that. You're fine. I didn't even look. 0.1, 0.7. Oh. All the wrong keyboard commands. Okay. Yeah, you're good. What do I need? Yeah, you're good. You're good. So, you should now run almost full speed. Which means you should now run way better. Which means now you're the slow part. Okay. Huh? I want to do that. 0.4. 0.75. Oh, no. No, I'm making way too much to feed this one poor assembler. It's almost like I should put things on a bus and have multiple machines. Yeah. Let's not do that. Cool. One science every now and then. Cool. But now I go faster. Alright, what was I doing? I was making all these things blue. I don't have one of those in my inventory. I do have one of those in my inventory. I need concrete. Oh, I have 750. Never mind. Got plenty of concrete. Oh. Stupid. Just give me a blank upgrade planner. There we go. Okay, so that's a casting machine. Play games, get an each to play a game, play it for several weeks, plus when each different game overcomes the first each, I switch to that. Yeah, I play whatever the flavor is. Generally. It's not guaranteed. Casting. No, it was Captain Ministry. It's dropped off. Because most people have either finished the game or gone through too many death spirals and need to learn how to play. Which means I need to do a tutorial video to tell people how to play. Yeah, still on my list. Not an induction furnace, a blast furnace. Okay, they're all done. And not enough copper, which we haven't fixed yet. Okay, that one. Upgrades! More upgrades. More upgrades. Much better. Maybe something will keep up now. Have I checked out Foundry? No, I haven't. I haven't. It's been on my radar, in my peripheral vision, since Alpha. But a couple of members of Red Circuit had already played it, so I got their impressions, and the impressions were, it needs a little bit more time in the oven. I don't have a strand casting machine, I don't think. I know Neil has been playing it a lot. And I think he published a first video. I think he published the first video, and then I finished streaming right around the time he started. And the stream title was, "We're going to give this a second chance," because I'm pretty sure he was done with it. But then obviously somebody got in his ear with, like, you need to give it another shot. You missed this, you missed that. Like Satisfactory and his ability to run when the game first came out, because he didn't know it had a run command for the first 18 episodes or so, because he batch recorded them before the game actually released. So he was walking around everywhere very slowly and didn't realize he could run because he hadn't tried pressing shift. Which happens. It happens. It happens to all of us. Cool. I got ore processor and a pellet press. I don't know what a pellet press is, but I want ore processors. Okay, I want that, and I want that, and I want that to that. Okay, and then we're just gonna go from here to here, and cool. All right. Wait. We were making one of those. One of those. I know I've already got one of those. Craft a bunch of them. Sick of doing this shit one at a time. Saving resources. Fuck that. Casting machine. Brass. Was playing Cataclysm, DDA, but then the RimWorld itch happened. I just found out yesterday was debating about throwing money their way. Yeah, I caught a video from Nelas. Yeah. Yeah, Nelas is going by his last channel update video. I believe he's gotten onto the let's try every game once YouTube metric, which is one I'm not a fan of. I know they do really well, just playing a game once. Just play every game once. Don't play it more than once, just play it once. Get that initial video out and never play it again. I'm not a giant fan, honestly. But I know YouTube loves it. Okay, 5 of those. There's lots of games. There's lots of games I thought about doing it for. There's lots of games that I probably should do it for, especially if I listen to Stinson more. Like the Airborne Kingdom that we're gonna swap to, I don't know, sometime soonish. Actually, research. What should I be researching? Okay, I have unlocked that. Advanced copper smelting. Copper pellets. Fuck do I do with copper pellets? I take processed ore and then I shove it into a pellet press. And then I put pellet press in a anode, which gives me 24 anode. And then I take the anode and I run them in a chemical furnace. No, that's to make the anode. What? It's to make ingots. Okay. That gives me anode. Sure. Give me another 5 of those. More machines to build. More machines to build and a whole refactor all this shit. Which I'm going to be super excited about. Super duper excited about. Super duper 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 excited about. You don't actually do anything. Okay, casting machines. Is that one? And there's another one. Another one. And more. And they don't have an upgrade. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of flashing. We should unupgrade planner all of... I can't unupgrade planner that, can I? No. Blue to red. Blue to red. Blue to red. Finish flashing at me now? Mostly. Oh, inserters as well? What the fuck you trying to upgrade to? A fast inserter? To a red one, I hope. Nope. I fucked it again. Cool. You want to be a blue one? I could probably fix that. Alright, what am I doing? I'm looking at you. Casting machine. Yes. Phone number, items of the bus for this mod? No idea. No idea. If I knew, that would make life far too easy. I don't know if that did anything. Okay, I think everything here is upgraded and going nice and fast. And how you doing, Rope? Welcome back, mate. How you doing? 10 months. Holy smokes. Okay, an ore processor 2. And one more. Cool. Then I've built lots of things. Don't know if we've improved shit, but we've built lots of things. That's what matters. Alright, so just need research to finish. Pretty much. An induction furnace 2. Hang on, wasn't there a chemical furnace 2? No, they're already upgraded. Strand casting, strand casting. Oh. Okay, how many of those do I have? 2. Concrete bricks. Bring me more bricks. No kaboom! No, 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 not on Fridays. Not on Fridays. No way. Another one of them. Okay. And I have none of those. That's a pellet press, which is a new thingy that I get to play with. Yay! I need one more no, I need 20 on concrete. One of those casting machine ones. Oh. Because I have a heap of those. Alright, we need to go get brick. Mm-hmm. How you doing, Andy? Alright. Nope, they're already upgraded. Brick, 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 brick. That's clay. Did I need clay? 180. Yes, thank you. Not brick. Brick somewhere, right? Right? Oh, it's just up ahead. Cool. What was I looking at? I had a whole bunch of those. Which needs steel. Which is that belt? 10, 21. So I need more steel. Let's see. I'm at the point where it's starting to be fun again. So that means you've killed all the biters, or you actually have power, or you were still in early game and you actually have power and you started automating things. Because both are markers of fun spots. Like when you're not dealing with biters anymore, because they're annoying. Okay, 5 of those. And then I need like 20 something of those. No more accumulators. Oh. Give me a second, put up with spare elevator, which means I can send power through the elevator from orbital solar arrays. Oh, I didn't know that was added. Oh. That radically changes the game. I need brass or aluminium? I need brass. Yoink. I need another 11 of them. Which means I need aluminium, which is down here. Yoink. Okay, so let's clean up that out of my inventory. And need a blast furnace. Yeah, that gets rid of that out of my inventory. Cool. Oh, I want to open this as a multiplayer save. That's what I wanted to do. I'm going to actually look at the texture and things keep running. Uh... Where's my nukes on that planet? Cause yeah. Like I said, that had vastly changed the game. Vastly. All right, so you need what? You need 4, and you make 1.5 each. So I'm making 3, and you'd really like 4, and I don't give you 4. Can I have one of those, please? Pick up, drop off. Done. Cool. Now you have too much, but I much prefer you have too much, because hopefully that improves steel production. And steel is lots. I have spare of those, don't I? Yes. Okay. Do we have... No, I don't have a better recipe for steel. Alright, fine. We just wait for this research. Actually, what we should do is Start watering up the bus and mass upgrading belts. Delete. To red, and to red. And yellow to red. Okay, so iron is going as best as it... Oh, no, iron's actually right up here. Okay, and copper's a bit of an issue. And you want what? 4. And I'm feeding you like 500. So you make 12 thingamajiggy bobs. And you use 6. And you use 6, which means 60 apiece. And... What? You're making 120, and I'm only using 80 of it. There is no way I have room to fit more of those in. Now I know why I'm making the wrong amount of them. Cool. Shit. Strand casting machine. Okay, I want pipes. Yeah, that's not really the best location. Over here would be a much better location. To there, to there. Oh, you need water as well? Who wants to water cool their crap? Those. There. I said there. Okay, you now work? Cool. And there. With a very important power pole. Ah! Saw nothing. Huh? I'm looking at something, game. I broke the oxygen. Yes. Okay. Output on the other side of the belt. That's wrong. Yeah, that's super wrong. Okay. Fixed. Okay. I want to hit that target. So underground. Fuck are you meant to be doing? Nothing. Okay. Underground. Cool. Yes. All right. What? Come here. Where's the pellet processor? Need Factorio. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I can just shove everything in a hole. Alright, what do I want to do? I need to take that and put it in a pellet press. Okay, what the fuck's a pellet press? Right there. What weird shit do I have in my inventory? Copper ingots. You have copper ingots, you have copper ingots, and I have copper rolls. You can have copper rolls. Pellet press. Okay. So then you'll do that, and then you will sit. Okay, you go over there. You come here. You're now gonna do that, and then that's in a chemical furnace, which I don't seem to have on me. Casting, strand casting, sintering oven, chemical furnace. I do have a chemical furnace. You can go there, and you would do that one. So I would need to take my powder and crush it to a pellet, stamp it to a pellet, whatever it's called. Then take my pellets and mix it with oxygen, which is what we're doing. And then I need to take that and then run it into another machine with sulfuric acid to finally make an ingot, and then take my ingots and then liquefy them. Fuck. Well, the DSR recipes, they are stacked recipes. So rather than doing 8 for 24, it is a stack of 128 for a stack of 24. No, 24. All sort of stack is 128. Basically means you can think of it, rather than loading in a single item at a time, you're going to load in a very, very large cardboard box worth. Okay, so you make 1.5. Oh, okay, so it's 1.5 to 2. Oh, yes, recipes. Okay, 1.5 to 2 to 4 to 12. Oh, to 3. What? Okay. I want... You want 6. You make 3. So I need 2 of those. You make 12. So that means I need twice as big of those. Okay. And then you need 4, which is 2 of those. Which means in 1.5, I need 2 of those. Cool. That's a pain in the ass. Eventually, when Jelly goes to map view. Holy shit. The hell is this? What? What? Okay, so this is Seablock. This is Captain Ministry. Is this Dyson Sphere or Satisfactory? And this is the point where all 3 games cross, right? It's a process and instrument design for a real chemical plant. It's Japanese. It's Japanese. It's like looking at electronics on a piece of paper. All the little symbols mean special things, but unless you've studied electronics, you don't understand what all the little symbols mean. Therefore, you don't understand what any of this means. I don't understand what any of this means. A rough idea of what's to come in Angels. Awesome. So 1 is cooling water, 2 is cooling water return, 3 is 265 PSIA steam. No idea what that is. 4 is condensate. 5 is a sample port. It's important to be able to take samples. 6 is a chemical sewer, where we obviously drop chemicals and pretend that somebody else takes care of them. No, 7 is a vent to flare, which is waste that we're just going to burn off, like you do. 8 is clean sewer, so that's less poisonous stuff. And then 9 is vent to atmosphere, because the government said we're allowed to. PSI ambient pressure. Oh, so it's 265 PSI. Go wait for the floppies to spit up. Yeah, it's there, so it reminds me later that it's desktop capture. Okay? One plant can typically have hundreds of pages, yes. Insulated pipe, carbon steel. Yeah. See, some of these symbols look like ones you'd find in electronics. But, like, that's a valve. Gonna go with that's a valve. Yeah, pass. I'm not that smart. I'll admit I'm not that smart. I can hook together production lines real good. I can figure logistics puzzles. Ain't doing that shit. Okay, if I move you two to there. Benzene should be familiar. That's what I said. I said this one is Seablock. This one is Capital Industry. This must be either Dyson Sphere or Satisfactory. One of the two. And then in here somewhere is where all three games cross. Apologies. PSIA is PSI Absolute. Oh, okay. This is how you get from Capital Industry. If you reverse engineer, you get back to Seablock. And then if you reverse engineer or forward engineer, all depends on how you look at it, you get back to, it's either Dyson Sphere or Satisfactory. One of the two. This is how I read this diagram. It's a desalination tower. No. Distillation tower. I was right the first time. Awesome. Seems like cracking oil to other products, me. Should be on the reactors to convert oil into gasoline and stuff. I'm gonna go back to building the bus. Building the bus. Mm. It's a something. It's a something. It's a something something. All right. Can I put you two there? Can I put you two there? Maybe with you going up a tile. Can I put that in there? Can I put you there, you there, you there? Okay, alright, so in theory, it would be inserter, 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 maybe? Maybe. Definitely, 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 definitely. Okay, so you would pick up from there and drop to there. Do you reach? You do. You reach too. Okay, excellent. And then there, 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 and there. Okay. Separation of toluene and benzene based on boiling point. I guess when I opened that was describing a yeah, of some kind. This is the names the output on the right at first. Okay. Oh, I need to get fuel in here too. Okay, and then you guys output 120, and you guys spin 20 apiece, 10 apiece, 20 apiece. So then I need 6 of you, which is exactly what I've got currently. So how does this improve shit? You use 4, and no, hang on. You use 6 ore, and you use 4 currently. What? Use 4 as a half, so you're using 8 ore. I'm going to go 6 ore. So it's more efficient. Please put that back. Please put that back. It's more efficient. It takes a shit ton of space. A shit ton. Hang on. I wanted... those as well. Those as well. Oh, we should need water. I forgot they needed water. I instantly forgot they needed water. Yes. So Bilbo said Factorismo. Now, I need 1, 2 liquids plus water, 3, and 2 solids. Can I do that in a Factorismo building? Can I do that? And do I have the research to do that? That's going to be the other question. You need coolant and get used coolant. Awesome. For fuck's sake. Yes. Yes. Uh, Distillation, when you separate two or more substances because their boiling point is different. It's also how you make booze. Because the alcohol burns off and evaporates at different temperatures to all the other crap you don't want. Yes. All right. Can we? That you can do at home. That you can do at home. All right. Can we move you down a tile? Can we move you up a tile? Can we move you across? Can we delete that? Can we shove that in a little bit tighter? Can I remove all that? Can I take the... No, no, this game doesn't have flipping. I've been spoilt. Cabin Industry has a flip. Cabin Industry has a flip. I want to flip them. No. I know enough about chemistry. No, I don't know enough about chemistry, so there's no worry me trying to distill oil products. This reaction, you generally first gas off the methanol before you get the alcohol you want. Very important step, not being blind. Blind drunk or blind dead? I believe you're referring to blind dead. Okay, so that'll get water in, which I'd have to plug in, which we can do. That's not too hard. But then I gotta get the output out. Okay. You'll do for now. There and going that direction. Okay. Sort of don't need those two plugged into one another, so, you know, you can just go away. Actually, that seems like an even better observation. Yes. Okay. So now I just need to fit this into that hole. Have I made it significantly shorter? Yes, but I also made it significantly wider, which doesn't help me. Okay, I'm going to copy all that. What's that? Some sort of pipe. Can I get some sort of pipe to go even further away? Cool. Everything between... Is that input or output? Fucked if I know. Alright, you go away, you go away. No. Robot's on. That can go away. That can go away. And that can go away. And you guys can go away. You guys can go away. And that can go away. And all of that can go away. That can go away. That can go away. No idea what that is. It can go away too. And that can go away. And all of that can go away. And that can go away. And robots off. And all of that can go away. And that can go away. And you are broken. I don't know if this is input or output. Oh, there was an important power pole in there somewhere too. Big power poles. Yes, they won't reach. Big power pole. Cool. Alright. That can go away. Alright, so that's water input. Which we're going to tag off here instead, so it becomes a later jetty problem. And the later jetty can scream at me, because that's definitely going to fuck me up in the future. Okay. Which means all of that can go away. And that can go away. And that's oxygen. I need that eventually. Alright, so I need 2 of those. Cool. Up there. Real robots on. Cool. And you and you. Alright, and then I need 2 of those. Pick up, drop. Pick up, drop. On a scale of 1 to I hate myself, this is probably going to be a 10. Okay, I need a pellet machine. There we go. Okay. Then I need one of them. Yes. Ah, crap. Can I get a better power pole? You need to put there. Okay. And then you need to do the same. And you need to go down 1. And you need a power pole and a power pole. Alright. We got that far. And then you need oxygen. Go away. Can I get a better pipe? Cool. And fuel. Sure. Pick up there. Cool. Alright, we got that far. Please wait 12 to 18 months for an expansion flip. Blind as in your eye nerves are permanently damaged. Sounds like something Jetty would do. No. 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 Chemicals are dangerous. Like the latest TikTok craze, which is what? Cooking your chicken in oh, no-dose. No-dose? Is that it? NyQuil? I don't know. It's a drug that's it's a drug in the US. Yes, yes, yes. For TikTok people who are stupid. It turns out very stupid. Alright. I need chemical furnaces, so let's grab brass. Most drugs are not heat stable? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need those. And I know sulfuric acid. Where the fuck do we keep that shit? Right here, it turns out. Which was going to obviously something down here, and I broke it. Cool. As it passes through the general area, can I borrow it? Can I get any pipe? I don't care. You... I want to pick up from there and drop to... Pick up from there and drop to there. Okay. And there. Okay. Now you work? A sulfur dioxide gas! It's an entirely different chemical. Fuck. Okay. Sulfuric acid is here. Oh, because I'm already doing this process for one of them. Fuck. No. Alright, fine. You can go there. We will pull that out there. And... Okay. If you're up a tile, then in theory, maybe... If I'm really lucky and there's no row reports in the way, I can plug into that. Okay. Alright, sulfuric acid. Great, we're halfway there. Okay, I need 2 more of you guys. That could be a problem. Okay. Pick up, drop off. Pick up, drop off. Power pole. Better power pole. Okay, cool. We made it this far. Alright. From there... You can go away, you can go away, you can go away, you can go away. I want that. Sure. Alright, I want you to pick up and drop off, and pick up and drop off. Great. There, and there. And then I want 3 of those guys. There. Okay, so then I want another one of these here. Yes. Pick up, drop off. Pick up, drop off. Okay, and then we put power pole here and a power pole here. Alright. And then I want 3 more of those guys like that, with probably slightly better spacing. You're a pipe that goes to... Oh no, you're a pipe that was meant to have water in you. That has 0 water. Okay, so plugging in water obviously went super fine because I forgot that one pipe. Great. Okay, so I've broken everything for a little while now. Okay, what did I do down here? I did that mess. Okay. Give me pipe straight. Okay. And in theory, power poles, and it works. Oh, and actually plugging in the water. That probably helps too. Oh shit, you guys are broken. Fuck! Huh? You don't reach. Have a better pipe. Okay. You does work? Excellent. I did a thing. What the fuck am I meant to be doing this stuff? Okay. And why do I have that on the belt? Okay, you needed for that. Right. Okay. Alright. So copper's been upgraded. Iron has been broken. Uh Uh, underground. There to there. No, because I need you to pass through as well. Fuck. I need a tile. Different type of pipes. Okay, so I can get those two connected, but I can't get from there to there. Different type of underground again. Alright, fine. You move forward a tile. Yay! I unbroke it all. Shoot me now. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have... You like that stuff? Okay, great. Zinc, fuck off. I have no idea where you go. Alright. So that's copper upgraded, which means I'm now using 6 ore compared to 8 ore. Or something like that. Right? Everything spins? Okay. Max rate from there to there, 0, 0, 0, 0. Max rate from there to there. All zeros. Max rate from there to there to there. All zeros. It's even ratioed out. Yay! Done. Fast, better stacky inserter. You need to go even faster, dude. Way faster. Cool, you did a wonderful job. Pick up, drop off. Pick up, drop off. Use that side of the belt. It's still not really. No, it's finally keeping up. Okay. I did a thing. Copper, now go faster. No way in fucking hell I'm going to fit all the other ones in. That's for sure. Can I get you to go there? I want you to pick up from there and drop on that side of the belt. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to upgrade iron and steel and everything else to this recipe, assuming there is this recipe for every one of them, which I assume there is, because somebody didn't leave nearly enough room. Surprise, surprise. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. We're going to go look at Airborne Kingdom. Oh, Darwinism at work? Yeah, look, yeah, stupid people on TikTok do stupid things. Funny enough, you can't have a slash in the name. Okay. Matter of interest. Research. Okay, so that's just a simple upgrade. I can do that one. Nickel. So anything that needs the cathodes take extra space, and I can't fit them in. Huh? Limestone. Okay. Yeah. Pasture is a jerk? You have no idea. Okay, so some of these I can fit in, some of these I can't. Yes. And blue science, matter of interest, is built here. Has filled somewhat of the belt. Like it did, well, actually a lot of the belt. Oh, it's one hell of a buffer. Hang on, I've gone past the labs. I'm way past the labs. Okay, it's buffered fuck all, it turns out. Awesome. Alright, I'm done. We're gonna go look at